A lot of times you need a team to build an audio software product. It's very rare that you find what I call a unicorn developer, which is a developer that knows about the full stack of audio software development, from the digital signal processing algorithms to the user interface. You may have one person who's responsible for the DSP algorithms. Many times that could be a specialist. Then you have other developers that specialize more in user interfaces. User interfaces can be very challenging to integrate. Something as simple as displaying a font may be completely different on Mac as opposed to Windows because they have different rendering capabilities. Another key person you need on your team is a great software engineer who understands the nuances of audio software development. C++ is the language we use to create audio plugins, and anybody that knows C++ knows there are a lot of nuances to it. So things like thread synchronization, lock-free programming. Those are phrases you'll hear if you're getting into audio software development. You need a specialist who understands how to manage these things. People who write DSP algorithms and they're great at it don't want to be concerned with creating a user interface, and vice versa. Many developers I've worked with know best practices for audio software engineering, but they don't know how to write DSP algorithms. So that's why I say a lot of times you really need a team of at least 2 or 3 people to create a compelling audio plugin. Up to this point, I've only talked about the software development team. I would hope that we wouldn't expect the software development team to actually design the user interface. A lot of times we have a graphic designer who specializes in audio software products who would be able to sensibly lay that out and also be able to create a compelling user interface that looks like something that people would actually want to use. Who's going to actually decide what the graphic designer needs to design and what the vision for this plugin is going to be? And how is this going to be communicated amongst the various members of the team? So a lot of times you have some type of project manager who is sitting in the middle. They're like the conductor of the team, making sure that everybody is working in sync and that things are getting delivered on time, communicating what assets need to be given from the graphic designer to the developer in the right format, in the right size and resolution that the developer needs to actually be able to integrate the plugin. All of this is a big symphony, and it normally takes a couple members to actually be able to do this successfully. This is not to say that there are some very passionate software developers that are able to do this with a few friends, but many times this takes a dedicated team to accomplish successfully. Some other important team members may include quality assurance, people who test the plugin to make sure that it works as intended, and sound design, people to create compelling and amazing presets for your plugin.